right, welcome back to Urban Backpacker in Sandwich Smith. So I'm cross promoting. So basically, this is my cross promotion video, uh, asking for help with R&D, and basically help with that and help with growing the channel. And so how it's gonna work is by me telling you what everything is for. So, um, Urban Backpacker is basically dealing with the whole concept of me being an urbanized black person in the city, and me, being in the great outdoors, which is this in urban areas, and it don't have to be urban areas. It's just me and the content of me being outside, doing things. I could be just doing this. I could just be walking, backpacking, hiking, whatever. Um, it's all the above because it's one of those things to where he that holds, he that made, she that create can do whatever um, intellectual concepts of creation to promote whatever they think is part of the channel. So that's all I'm doing. The end goal of Urban Backpacker is basically a gift shop. So that, and then there's a great in between space from this channel to the gift shop. So it's just me building this brand and building up products and content and everything. And then on the other side, you have Sandwich Smith, and it's the same thing. Building the brand, building up content and concept, buying products, using techniques, and go pop-up kitchens or pop-up restaurants, ghost kitchens, farmers market, basically. And again, you have a great in-between space of everything. So that's how that works. And it takes a while to get from point A to point Z, and those are the steps that I tend to go by. Point A to point B to C, not from point A to Z. You want enjoy, you want experience much. You want get to say that you basically had hard times, you had a perfect time, you had a good time. You won't be able to say any of that if you skip spots and options and skip over important part of the whole journey. You did everything to me is taking me to that point of this journey. So me sharing that with you and all is a part of that journey. Just a part, not a whole lot of it. It's not. It's not even maybe 2% of my story. It's just a segment that I share and express, and it's an outlet and it's needed. Something to where it's useful points of looking back and say where was I in this point in my life? What was I thinking at that point in my life? Stuff like that. because I have blogs where I post this stuff and I go back and read it, and it's like, man, was that an incline or a decline in knowledge? Was it great use of freedom of speech, or um, not so popular use of freedom of speech? And only time would tell with all those things, with free speech, intellectual property, and with what I'm doing. So, of course, if I had it my way, of course I do A through Z, and then go back and you know double back on this in between stuff. But I'm pretty sure everybody wouldn't mind skipping. It's just this society that we been grown into, instant gratification. So, but again, um, this is just a R&D video. So if you have the ability to donate to the channels, do so. If not, as easy as 123, leave a comment in the comment section according to community guidelines, and I shall reply to it with a comment or a video. Take care. Peace.